YouTube? This is Dr.Kendo, and I'm back with Scribblenauts Unlimited for the Wii U. This is the Scribblenauts commentaries, where I normally will take item requests from my subscribers. But understand this, I am not taking requests right now, but people are gonna keep requesting stuff anyway, and I'm just gonna say sorry. Because it'll probably be another 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so before I get it done. I went to E3 recently, and that kind of delayed me actually a lot, because I had about 2 weeks that I could have been doing Scribblenauts and doing uploads for that, but instead I've been shelling out all of the E3 commentaries and reviews and writing articles and stuff for my news outlet and all of that good stuff. So anyway, moving on to the item requests, the first suggestion that we have for me to create today is from Roger Davis, someone from Reddit.com, a social media site that I frequent quite often. A running joke on that site, or meme on that site, is when does the narwhal bacon? And so I am creating an object of that. When does the narwhal bacon? There isn't exactly an official image, I don't think, that goes along with this. Now, the only correct answer to that question is actually at midnight. So, the narwhal bacons at midnight. So obviously I've got this narwhal here with the clock, and we're gonna have it bacon at midnight, because it's pointing up to midnight. I gotta cover up the hands of the clock originally, and just have the narwhal here poking a piece of bacon, and he's also laying on top of a piece of bacon, and yeah, he's pointing up at midnight. So, when does the narwhal bacon? Everybody knows the answer now. At midnight. So here, I'm just going to make this a narwhal for the sounds, of course, for the source audio. And I don't know how much this would weigh, but I'm just kind of editing random things here. We'll quickly move beyond this. I know that you guys don't really want to see all of that stuff. So here we are with the narwhal baconing clock. I'm going to have to get it out of here. I'm in this Inkwell High level. It's a new level for Scribblenauts for my commentaries. You actually get to it kind of soon in the game, so it's not like that far off. But anyway, there is my narwhal baconing. And yeah, so thank you, Roger Davis from Reddit. Anyway, let's move on here. The next one is kind of an extensive request. It was actually by Mr. Schnooblet, who asked for a cheeseburger drum set that can jump very high and shoots out chickens. Also, give it a crap ton of health. He said, name it Hobokens Iron Fish, because the Hobokens is our band name, and Iron because Iron Horse, and Fish because one of our best songs is Interracial Goldfish. He said if you can, just go ahead and promote the YouTube channel here. So his band's YouTube channel for the Hobokens is youtube.com/user/the Hobokens. So I will certainly have that link up for you right there. And so I'm creating this cheeseburger drum set, and the symbols actually on top of the drum set are cheeses. So I just took the word cheese and did it a few times to make the round shape of the symbol on the top for the rides. And back, I guess it was really a long time ago when I started creating music and whatnot. Now it was about 10 years ago that I was, you know, self-taught being Dr.Kendo the musician. And so yes, before Dr.Kendo was anything on YouTube, I was a musician. And so I actually started out on drums before all that stuff, and that lasted just like a few months. It like seriously did not last at all, because the drums, I think I just should have gotten drum lessons or something like that, but I basically kind of just got into it, and I never actually could afford a drum set at that age and stuff, and I would have had to work very hard and spend money on that as opposed to other things, and so it just wasn't in the cards. And I had always had a keyboard and of course computers and things like that, and that's when I kind of discovered, hey, I should just compose my own music and do the drums on the computer, because that would probably be a lot easier for me, and I could create any kind of beat that I want, instead of being limited to my skills or lack thereof at that time. Anyway, since then, I've actually, you know, I can play bass, so I actually, for my personal songs, I do the bass riffs on them on the bass guitar, and of course, I compose my drums on the computer, and my melodies are on keyboard. I play all of those myself. So hopefully you've seen the birthday rap series, or of course are enjoying the Scribblenauts song, the outro song, which is called Spectacle. That will actually be available on iTunes and Amazon, probably in about 3 months, I would say, because I'm waiting for basically the last birthday rap to release, and that's when I will drop the album, and it will also have this song, as well as the song that I did for a good buddy of mine named Marley13. It was a song called How We Troll. It was all Scottish-like, so those of you who really follow my channel closely will know what I'm talking about, of course. But enough about me, and back to you guys. So Star Clan Lover 103 has asked for the last object that we've got in this commentary. He said, can you make a thunder cheetah that has thunderbolts on its body and it fires lightning strikes? And he said, also make it rideable. Actually, the cheetah is rideable right from the start, so you can go ahead and ride it right away. And so I'm just creating all these thunderbolts, i.e. lightning bolts. He said thunderbolts, but I'll make the tail even a lightning bolt right here. But that's what they are, is lightning bolts. And so here it's kind of crazy. I'm just making it move a little bit to see where each one of the lightning bolts is attached to. I have to kind of get it so that the lightning bolts are attached to the body and not attached to any of the legs or anything like that. That's something that you really have to master, I think, in the object editor, you know, as you gotta place things on the grid where you want them to be attached to. So you don't want them to be attached to an arm if you really want them to be attached to the body or to the head or something like that. And so that's where that green grid comes in handy that I have shown in many of my commentaries. So going to weapon and entering in the projectile it shoots, we just did lightning. That'll make it shoot out the lightning bolt. If you type in lightning bolt, it's just gonna go to lightning. So I mean, it knows what it's talking about right there. So here we are with our thunder cheetah. Oh man, and since I have the wings, it's flying right now. But then when I started riding the cheetah, it made some crazy roar. So hopefully everybody heard that. I know that I make the volume a lot lower, but here it is shooting out thunderbolts. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna be doing, of course, gaming related requests once I do start taking requests again. But remember, I am not taking them right now. So it'll be in several weeks from now. I will, of course, make it clear and make a big announcement when I am taking new requests. And again, they'll only be gaming related requests. Anyway, I appreciate everybody's attention and I'll catch you on the next vid. And thanks for viewing.
Down the road of twist.